We are back with our Bravo for Beginners course, and we are about to tackle our most advanced subject yet. And that is the Real Housewives, so let's flow. I get asked a lot, if I want to start the Housewives, where do I start? And while that is a subjective and loaded question, it is one of my favorites, and I've identified 4 different lanes or routes you can take to start watching Housewives, and we're going to go through all 4 of them today. But before we launch into them, I just need everyone to know that I am a Housewives purist and I don't believe in skipping seasons. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, watch these seasons of New York. My vibe is if you're committed, you're committing. Our 4 lanes are the Loyalist, the Quick Starter, the Big Six, and the Chronologist. Our first lane is the Loyalist. I think the Loyalist is the best way to do it. I consider this intermediate to advanced. The Loyalist method is where you are going to watch every single franchise in full in order of when they were actually all released. Here's your watch list for the Loyalist path. Again, this is where you watch every single franchise in a row from when they first aired. I'll move so you can screenshot. The next 2 we're going to cover are the Quick Starter and the Big Six. The Quick Starters are beginner level. This is for people who aren't really ready to fully dive in, but they still want to be in the know. I've chosen 3 different franchises that are all under 10 seasons each that would really give you more of a holistic vibe and really just get you obsessed with the Housewives so you would eventually watch all of them. The Big Six is a great option in my opinion. It's beginner to intermediate. It's kind of like a mix between the Quick Starter and the Loyalist. I picked the 6 main franchises that I would watch and the order you would watch them in. And I think that these are the ones that give you the most OG to current view on all the Housewives and how they've all intertwined together and the messaging they each have. And I think that this is just a really good way to get you fully immersed into the lore. But then, you still have some others if you really want to go even deeper. For the Quick Starter route, I've chosen Salt Lake City, Potomac, and Miami. All 3 of these are really across the spectrum of what the Housewives can be like. They're all under 10 seasons, so they feel a little less overwhelming. For the Big Six, I would start with Salt Lake City because it's only 5 seasons, and while it's the most new, it's so good and will just get you that much more eager to watch all of the other ones. And then you're going to go into the other 5 in order of when they were released since OG, starting with OC all the way until Beverly Hills. And now I'll move. Our final lane is the Chronologist. This is our advanced expert level where you are going to watch every single season of The Real Housewives in order chronologically that they were released. This is a huge undertaking, but it is very worth it. The assignment is 2 different pages, so let me break that down for you now. I know the Chronologist looks insane, but this is the most pure way to do it. You can see how it starts with the first 4 seasons of OC, and then New York is announced, and then it kind of goes by how they were all released. Let me move so you can screenshot this page, and then I'll add the second. And here is the second part. Let me move so you can screenshot this one. All of the watch lists will be in a highlight in my IG